Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're looking at something pretty awesome. Real stories, real dirt. A really cool breakdown of what actual buyers are saying in their LandLimited.com reviews. If you've ever found yourself scrolling through listings of beautiful raw land, kind of wondering how to make it yours without getting totally lost in a stressful financial maze, well, you're in the right place. Think of me as your friend guiding you through this today. We're going to see exactly how everyday folks are securing their own piece of the map, directly based on their shared experiences. Okay, let's dive into this. Dreaming of owning raw land? It's a really powerful vision, isn't it? Like, maybe you want a gorgeous mountain view parcel just to camp on. Or maybe you're thinking bigger, a long-term investment to eventually hand down to your family. But let's be totally real for a second. Buying raw land online, it can feel incredibly daunting. You might literally be sweating over the idea of online scams, hidden catches, aggressive bank underwriting, or just dealing with some anonymous corporate red tape. And honestly, those fears usually hold people back. But as you'll see from the customer reviews we're checking out today, there's actually a totally different, much better way to experience this whole process. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer contrast between the old way and the new way. Traditional real estate transactions are notoriously bogged down by rigid terms and, frankly, super aggressive underwriting from banks. It can be a total nightmare. But on the flip side, LandLimited focuses heavily on transparent, simple owner financing and highly personalized service. This basically lets everyday people bypass the bank entirely. The reviews show they've built this whole system to put the control right back in your hands. It's a huge shift, moving from a rigid, stressful ordeal to a truly streamlined, stress-free, and user-friendly experience. All right, let's talk about the physical land itself. For a lot of buyers, the single biggest fear of buying online is that those stunning photos you see on the screen won't actually match the reality when you drive out there. Well, LandLimited tackles this head-on with a pretty simple philosophy. No surprises, just real dirt. They literally personally visit their parcels. They pride themselves on giving you highly accurate information, crystal clear photography, and exact mapping coordinates. So the bottom line, the dirt you see online is exactly the dirt you get when you finally step foot onto your new property. And hey, you absolutely don't have to just take the company's word for it. We've got some fantastic immediate social proof right here from an actual buyer, Victoria Monaco Hendrickson. She shared that her and her husband's experience was just wonderful, and the customer service was outstanding. But the absolute best part of her review? She says, and I quote, "The property we purchased is exactly as we expected and everything we dreamed of. I would recommend them 10 out of 10. That right there, that is the direct result of providing those exact coordinates and clear photos we just talked about. Literally zero surprises. So how does this actually work in practice? The mechanics of bypassing the bank are honestly super straightforward. Step 1, you just browse their verified inventory. Maybe you're checking out their extensive Colorado land listings, for example. Step 2, you can actually customize your down payment and loan terms directly on the website listing page. It's all right there. And step 3, you secure financing that perfectly fits your specific budget. It's a simple, honest platform built for real-life, everyday budgets, completely removing those traditional gatekeepers that usually make land ownership so frustrating. And this brilliantly illustrates how much of an impact those customizable tools really make. Take Merrill William, a repeat buyer, which, by the way, coming back to buy twice, is a massive indicator of trust. Merrill specifically points out how simple and honest the process is, noting that you can mess around with the down payment and loan term on the website to find something that fits your budget. It's a platform built so they truly have an option for just about everyone. Now, as Merrill also smartly mentions in the reviews, while LandLimited provides detailed specs, doing your own homework and asking questions before diving into, say, an off-grid project is always standard practice. But the tools to make ownership accessible, they are right at your fingertips. Now, when you're dealing with budgets and financing terms, who do you actually talk to if you hit a snag? Whether you're just buying a single recreational plot for the weekends or building a massive multi-parcel portfolio, you absolutely need a human element. You need a team that picks up the phone, replies to texts promptly, and actually follows through. LandLimited brings that responsive, professional support from your very first search all the way until the final deed is officially recorded. This isn't some anonymous corporate void we're talking about. It's a dedicated team of real people. Let's look at another real-world story to back that up. Jice Johnson specifically highlights working with Matt from the LandLimited team, saying he's always helpful, quick to respond, and that they would absolutely work with the company again. And actually, another buyer, Fallon Henry, echoed this exact same vibe, calling Matt great to work with while searching for their perfect piece of land.
These shoutouts are awesome because they show that buyers are genuinely supported by real, caring professionals who are consistently right there with you every single step of the way.
So the crucial point is making sure you actually cross that finish line smoothly. Wrapping up your owner financing terms should feel like a massive, satisfying milestone, not some drawn-out clerical nightmare. Take an investor named Moses Khan, for instance. He successfully bought 3 pieces of land in Colorado. 3! He notes that Matt kept all his work commitments and was super timely in his responses. But most importantly, Moses points out that Matt ensured he securely received the deeds right after paying off everything. They faithfully follow through on making the transition to owning your land free and clear completely seamless. All right, so if we zoom out, based on all this source material, these reviews really distill down into what's known as the LandLimited promise. Their whole business model is built on absolute pillars of trust. Think about it. You get flexible owner financing that you control. You get absolute honesty and transparency, meaning the photos actually match the real dirt. You receive dedicated care from folks like Matt. The transactions are safe, straightforward, and secure. And to top it all off, the whole shebang is backed by over 30 years of experience selling rural land. The customer feedback here firmly establishes them as the absolute best-kept secret for safe, transparent land investment. Which leaves us with one final, pretty exciting question for you to ponder. Are you ready to start your 5-star journey to land ownership? Whether you're looking to put down roots in Colorado or exploring any of the other awesome states they service, the path forward is crystal clear. You can confidently bypass the bank, customize a budget that works for you, and partner with a team that actually cares about seeing you reach your goals. I really hope this explainer has shown you that buying raw land online doesn't have to be some scary, stressful mystery. It can be totally transparent, super straightforward, and honestly, a lot of fun to explore today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and happy land hunting.